I 22F mistakenly accused boyfriend 22M of cheating on me. He says he wants to break up. Have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 2 years. Never had any real problems until now. He moved to a new job about 4 months ago and is being mentored into the job by a senior female employee. She calls him after work hours too to make sure that the work is on schedule and to inform him of various responsibilities for the next day. I have been okay with all this until one day she called him around bedtime and asked him if he could pick her up in the morning because of some problems with her car. I found this unnecessary and told him to not do it. He said it was okay for one day and did pick her up in the morning. I argued with him in the evening and told him that I find her calling him outside of work to be uncomfortable. He rejected that and said she only says things about work, and as she mentors him, he cannot just ask her to not call anymore. This has been going on for some time, but the breaking point came yesterday. One of my friends called me yesterday at noon and told me that she saw my boyfriend eating lunch in a restaurant with another woman. She described the woman and I was sure that it was the mentor. In my mind, I was almost sure that it was nothing, but still when he came home, I exploded and screamed at him and accused him of cheating on me with her. I shouted over him for a good 30 minutes. When I calmed down, he looked livid and showed me a photo on his phone. It was a selfie of him and several of his colleagues having lunch, and it was just that he and the mentor took a smaller single table by the side of the extended one. I apologized a lot, but he said that he doesn't feel comfortable that I am getting insecure over him working with a woman. This morning, he told me that he needed some space and went to his friend's house. He is not taking my calls anymore and I want to go to his friend's house to talk to him. How can I convince him that I know that I went overboard with my reaction? I have sent him a message saying this and that he can take as much time as he wants and that I would completely understand if he wants to break up. I really don't know why I screamed at him when I didn't think there was a problem. At that moment, I couldn't control myself and all the irritation I felt from her spending time with him must have come out. I will update whatever that happens when he decides to talk to me.
Here are the top comments.
If he asked you to give him some space, give him some space. He left this morning, so wait at least a day until you try to contact him again. He might sort his thoughts out and come back to you. What are you doing, OP?
So you went from thinking it's nothing to screaming at him. Then he asks for some space, and you bombard him with calls and want to show up at his friend's house. He has every right to dump you, and I think most reasonable people would do the same. I suspect your relationship is toast, and that's on you.
Honestly, I don't blame him. If he had lunch with his mentor alone, that would have been cheating to you. Trust is so important in a relationship. A lack of it leads to so many problems. I don't know what to suggest. Perhaps counseling would help?
Bro, this is not even close to cheating to accuse someone of cheating. Lunch with a colleague, even if it was one-on-one, isn't cheating for F's sake. Red flags would be being secretive with calls with her, deleting messages with her, sending pictures of him to her or receiving pictures of her, going out drinking one-on-one without other colleagues.